You should've never gave up on me. I was full of ambition but stuck on me. All that hate in my heart had no love for me. The depression play part now is fuck on me. I got love for nobody, no one but me. It's selfish but I gave too much.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to just be talking about basically a life update. So basically I decided maybe like 3 months ago that I wanted to go and get my Cdl. So I just got my permit 2 weeks ago. I'm going to explain to you guys, anybody that want to know like what I did to pass my permit 2 weeks ago and the tools that I used to actually pass my permit or whatever. Well, to get my permit, because you need a permit to drive or whatever, to drive the truck, so to be in a truck, so even to be on the yard, to, you know what I'm saying, to even just be around the truck, you need a CDL, CPL, I guess that's what it's called. Yeah, it's called CPL. They haven't sent my hard copy yet, but I do got the paper copy still. Hopefully they'll send it soon, because I can't even go take my original test without that hard copy. But anyway, yes, I decided to go get my CDL probably a couple months ago. I'm just now getting into school, just now, you know what I'm saying, getting into school. I started like February 4th, I want to say, and they made me do a whole 40 hours of, what is it called, class training. So you had to sit in there, how ghetto. I had to sit in the classroom for 40 hours training. Like, that's mandatory for everybody. I believe that I don't know when they changed that, but I mean, I don't know when they made that a thing to do, but I know that they did change a couple rules February 8th as far as the CDL trucking or whatever. But yeah, so I decided to get my CDL because of course, the money. Like, it's CDL, the truck industry, it has become so popular now or whatever within a lot of people or whatever, because there's like so many people, men and women, getting their CDL, and you can make a lot of money getting your CDL week. You know, truckers get paid every week, and I personally got tired of living off of, well, I'm getting tired of living off of small, you know what I'm saying, just a little money. Like, I'm not saying that I'm broke, but I'm just getting tired of living off of little money or whatever, getting paid every 2 weeks and the shit gone just like that on bills or something like that. Like, this shit just it wasn't gonna cut it. It's not paying my lifestyle that I know I want to live. And just to catch you guys up on, you know, like my new subscribers, just to catch you guys up, I worked with kids since I was 19 years old. I recently decided to do my own home daycare. I did that for about a year. I didn't really like it. Like, I finally just realized that it's not for me. And then after I quit doing my home daycare, I ended up back at a daycare. And that's when this lady had actually fired me. I don't know if you guys seen my previous video. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I can't do this. Like, a motherfucker I'm not saying that if I'm in CDL school I could just get fired, but her reason of firing me just wasn't, you know what I'm saying. Plus, I wasn't getting paid shit. That's what blew me too. Like, bro, and then I'm saying crying with this job that I wasn't even get paid. Now that I think about it, I should just slap myself. But anyway, yeah. So then I recently went to another job, whatever I was working at, for not even a month, and I'm like, deuces. I don't want to do this no more. I'm not wiping no baby's asses no more. I'm not gonna be getting cussed out by parents because they new to it. Because y'all know how new parents act about their kids. Like, the smallest thing, they be like, they just be irritated. Like, I know that y'all new parents, I don't have kids, but I just know how it is or whatever. When you're a new parent or whatever, you just be, you know what I'm saying, on there with your kid. But that shit just got irritating. Like, it just wasn't worth the headache. The money just wasn't worth the headache or whatever. And I said bye. Like, I quit the job. Now I'm working in customer service as I'm doing school as well. And that shit is irritating. well, not really customer service. Yeah, customer service. I'm working in customer service now, and that shit irritates me as hell too. Like, I just can't wait to quit. Like, I'm really a introvert. I'm an introvert. I think I'm saying it right. Like, I like being alone. If I can be alone and make a lot of money, that would be fine for me. And I just realized that maybe doing trucking is something that I should do. So now I'm in school to do that. So let's get right into the information, because I'm running my mouth about my past life. So 2 weeks ago, I went and I got my permit after I did my 40 hours of training in class. I had did, the apps that I used to study was called Cdl Prep App. It's like a blue circle. It's like a blue circle on your give me 1 second. Let me grab my phone. So the app is called Cdl Prep. So this is what the app looks like. It's just a blue app with a white steering wheel. Yeah, white with a white steering wheel. So I use that app, and I also used YouTube. I use this specific channel called let me go to it. It's called CDL Practice Test. Yeah, it's called CDL. So yeah, this is what the channel looks like. I studied air brakes, general knowledge, and combinations. So those are the 3 that you'll need to get your CDL app. I mean, not to my app, your CDL permit. So basically what I did was I watched these videos hours at a time. It's like, I watched them, and then I basically went back on the Cdl Prep app, and I basically took the test. And as I kept watching those videos hours after, because the videos are an hour long, like each video is an hour long, and they're all like 100 and some questions on them. So I just kept doing it, and then as I kept taking the test on the Cdl Prep app, I ended up always like getting 80%. Like, I never got a 90%, but that's whatever. But I always got like 80% or 70%. And when you get those types of grades, you know you are familiar with the questions that they're gonna ask. So literally all the questions that's gonna be on if you're in Illinois, this is for Illinois, that's gonna be on the CDL, not the CDL, that's going to be on the test for Illinois, is going to be in those questions on the YouTube video, and they're going to be on the Cdl Prep app, like literally all of them. And I breezed right through all of them because I realized, I memorized all of the questions and the answers. So it's not really like a study type thing. It's more so you memorizing. So if you don't want to fail, I do recommend you to study. Watch the YouTube that I told y'all about, CDL Practice Test USA. Watch that, and also just be going between the CDL Prep app and YouTube, and then you'll basically you'll start catching on to them questions. And once you get ready to go to the DMV where you stay at, you gonna ace that shit. You gonna walk out with your permit. Like, so that's basically how I got my permit. Like, it's no secret or anything. Like, you don't have to sit there and study that boring ass book, because I'm thinking like, oh, we gonna learn the shit up in a little 40-hour class. I didn't learn shit in that 40-hour class that I was doing. I learned it all on my own at home. So yeah, so now I got my CDL, and the school that I attend now is called 160 Driving Academy. So far I do like it or whatever. I do attend there 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. It's going to take me basically a month to finish up my schooling and basically be prepared to get ready to go and take my actual CDL test. So my experience so far, because I've been a week there already, I don't know what other schools that y'all go to, like where y'all stay at, but the school that I go to, the teachers are okay or whatever. I get 2 teachers that I really mess with that teach me really well. On my first day, they did throw me in the damn truck, y'all. They threw me in the truck, and I was so scared. But I think they do that so that they can get you over your fear faster. Like, I honestly was not expecting to drive on my first day. Like, they literally like, get your ass in the truck. Like, this is what you here for. You about to drive this truck. Like, y'all, I was scared. But now I'm kind of over my fears or whatever. As far as that, I'm getting used to, you know what I'm saying, the trailer brakes and stuff like that, how to release them, how to set them, you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm getting used to all of that. No, I'm not doing manual, baby, because I ain't about to be grinding no motherfucking gears. That shit too much. So, baby, I'm doing automatic. I'm not doing a motherfucking manual. I don't care about no restriction. I don't know why people are so scared to get a restriction on their license nowadays. Like, you're not going to be driving a manual anyway. I guarantee you, everybody that walked out with their CDL license is not going to drive a manual. They is going to ask these companies, do they have automatic? Because who about to be grinding gears down and up them damn mountains when they can just set themselves on an automatic? So, yeah. So, my experience has been okay so far with 160. I'm even doing my parallel parking and my offset, my straight back end. I'm doing that shit now. I'm comfortable with doing my straight back end now by myself in the truck, because my teacher my instructor usually will have to be in the truck with me, but he just stepped outside the truck and he just let me do, you know what I'm saying, do me. And I think that's pretty cool, and it makes me happy that I'm really, you know what I'm saying, whipping that big old truck like that. But yeah, so far as programs, how to get your CDL paid for free if you don't want to pay out of pocket. So you can either go through a program called the Wheel program, or you can either pay out of pocket, or you can go through one of these big companies that will pay for you to get your CDL, but you would probably most likely have to sign a contract. And I also just learned that Amazon, but you have to be working for like a certain on a certain, what is it called? You have to be working in a certain department with Amazon in order for them to pay for you to get your CDL. And I also learned that because a lot of people at 160 that I go to, they are being sponsored by Amazon. And I also learned, because I was asking them, like, do they make y'all stay or something? They said no. So they can get their CDL and they can just get the fuck on. And I'm like, that's pretty cool, because I thought Amazon, you know what I'm saying, they trying to get motherfucking truckers or whatever, because, you know, they need that shit moved too, but they just paying to be paying. That shit is cool as hell or whatever. I don't really know if you have to be working there for a certain amount of time though, but I do know they are paying for people to go and get their CDL. So yeah, so like I said, you got the Wheel program, which is the program. The Wheel program, you will be waiting some time to get approved for the Wheel program. They do sponsor up to $5,000, I think. They can get you with 160 hours with 160 Driving Academy, because that's what their name is called, 160. That means 3 weeks. Your ass is out the door. Like, you only got 3 weeks to finish your driving school or whatever. But they can get you 160, or they can get you a 240 hour program, which is like the $5,000 one. And yeah, it's gonna take a minute for the Wheel program to pay for that, to pay for you to go to school or whatever. If you want to pay out of pocket, you just really have to have patience. So if you want to go through the Wheel program, I recommend you to put in an application now, so that you can at least be getting ready to go to school like almost close to the end of spring, because it's gonna take about 3 months for them to approve you to go to the to get approved for the voucher or whatever. And far as like, if you want to get in there quicker than that, like I said, you can go through a company, like they will pay for that shit quick as hell. As long as you don't have no what is it called? What is the things called? I think it's violations. Like when you get pulled over by the police, as long as you don't have none of those, they will mess with you and they will pay for you to get your CDL. But like I said, you will be in a contract with them. I think it's like a year they're gonna make you drive for them or whatever. But so far I'm kind of like excited or whatever, because I feel like me getting my CDL is gonna bring me so many opportunities to invest in other businesses, because I can't invest in no type of business on the salary that I'm making now. I don't know if I'm gonna get me a truck or if I'm just gonna continue to, because I am still going to invest in shit that I want to invest in, but I am kind of leaning towards the being an owner operator or just buying my own truck out flat. And if I do be, you know what I'm saying, if I do drive a truck, because at first I was just saying that I wanted to do like dump trucks or do like the railroad, you know, like if you don't know what the railroad is, this is basically like, if you ever seen it's like a big yard, they got like hella containers, and basically you'll just be on the yard and you'll just be moving containers around, like, and I heard that they pay really good, but with that I feel like you have to have experience. So hopefully when I do get out of school, you know, somebody will mess with me if I'm not still comfortable with deciding if I want to be over the road or regional. I definitely don't want to do local, because that shit gonna be a headache, because you're basically gonna be on the busy streets, the busy expressways all the time with other truckers. I mean, not other truckers, but other cars around you, and I don't want to do that. So local is definitely not, you know, in my train of thoughts right now. So yeah, if you have any questions on far as the permit or programs that you can go through to get funding, just comment down below or inbox me on Instagram at official_Nicole, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
You should've never gave up on me. I was full of ambition but stuck on me. All that hate in my heart had no love for me. The depression play part, now it's fuck on me. I got love for nobody, no one but me. It's selfish but I gave too much.